Hello friends, my name is Nick and welcome to Watch This Now. We all love Netflix, but the most annoying thing about Netflix and other streaming services is the way movies will just come and go at random. And I know I'm the guy that adds plenty of stuff to my list and then it disappears and I'm like, hey, I was gonna get to that eventually. So today I want to take a look at some of the movies that are leaving Netflix in January. Here are my recommendations so that you can catch them before they're gone. Let's start with what is leaving the soonest. So I'm going to go with The Fighter, a film directed by David O. Russell. I am not the biggest fan of like underdog athlete movies, but this one stars Mark Wahlberg as a boxer and Amy Adams. Christian Bale plays his drug-addicted brother. Melissa Leo plays the pushy mother. Bale and Leo both won Best Supporting Actor and Actress awards for their performances because they are so good. This is a movie that is like built on the acting. It's so good. Not my type of film, but it still managed to entertain me. So if it is yours, you should give this a watch. Next, we have one of the most celebrated independent films of the 2010s, and that is Short Term 12. The film centers on Brie Larson's character, a woman who works at a center for troubled youths, and it's how she connects with the different kids and grows as a person herself. It's really well done. It's heartfelt in a real way that doesn't come off as too sweet or sappy. It's so well done. I highly recommend this one. Now we're going to get into the movies that are leaving at the end of January on the 31st, so you've got all month to catch these. Go ahead and make your list now. We're going to start off with Aeon Flux. I don't ever know if I'm pronouncing that right. Who even knows? But this is a most ridiculous film. I don't know about you, but I love a good bad movie every once in a while, and this is a giant sci-fi spectacle where Charlize Theron is ridiculous in an action movie with not that much action. Next, we're going to move on to American Psycho, one of my favorite thrillers of the 2000s. This is a character study horror where Christian Bale, he's popping up, huh? He plays a psychopath, an American Psycho, in the 1980s in New York City, and what do I have to tell you about this one? You should already know! It is quite disturbing and graphic at times, however, kind of soft by today's standards. So if you are even just a horror adjacent fan, I would say give this one a watch because it is so well done, it's so well directed, it's such a tight, good movie. It's just, I love American Psycho. Now let's ease things up a bit, right? Let's give you some lighter fare. Grease is a musical from the 70s that is leaving on January 31st. I'm not the biggest fan of Grease because every choir teacher on the face of the earth thinks this is the movie that you roll out the TV for to entertain your students when you don't have anything to teach. Saw it way too many times in school, don't like Grease. But I know a lot of people do, so you might want to catch it before it's gone at the end of the month. We're going to move on to a thriller again. Let's flip it around. This is now a movie that I love that a lot of people don't, but I don't care, I stand by it. Panic Room stars Jodie Foster as a protective mother trying to save Kay-Stu, her daughter, as they are trapped in this panic room when burglars break in to steal the goods. Jared Leto and Forrest Whitaker play two of the burglars, and it's directed by David Fincher. This is just such a good movie. I don't care. What is with the haters? Panic Room is such a tense, tight thriller. I love a contained thriller with a strong female heroine just kicking ass, and this movie it does it for me. Let's move on to a drama, one of my favorite underrated films that I can think of, and that is Revolutionary Road. Directed by Sam Mendes, this re-teams Titanic stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet for the first time since Titanic. They play a couple in suburban America in the 1950s, and essentially their marriage falls apart. It's how that happens. It's how they try to improve their lives and in turn end up destroying them. It's fantastic. Michael Shannon and David Harbour also star in it. It's just so well done. It's a beautiful film that's very tragic, but I love it. If you need something a little lighthearted to get over the tragedy, how about Something's Gotta Give? This is a romantic comedy starring Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton. This is something that's so easy to throw on while you're making dinner. It's cute and light and genuinely funny. It's just about two old people falling in love in the later years of their life, but you know what? It's so well done, even I love it. Moving on to the one television pick I have for this video is Spartacus. There's like 4 different seasons. They're like all different favorite names, but it's Spartacus. Have you ever watched Game of Thrones and thought, you know, I'd like this if this was just like a lot campier? Well, Spartacus is that show. It is boobs and blood for days. It is just ridiculous, but it is so early 2010s, and I love it for that. It's just, yeah, it's campy. It's a lot. But you know what? It's enjoyable. So if it's your thing, I highly recommend Spartacus. For my last pick of this video, leaving at the end of the month, is Zombieland. I know, Zombieland. How could they do it to us? But you know what? Zombieland's gonna be gone, so make sure you check it out before the end of January. I highly recommend that zombie comedy. It is so much fun. If you don't know about Zombieland, I shouldn't have to tell you. Just go watch it. Don't even look it up. Just go watch it. Thank you so much for watching this video. That caps off the leaving January list I have for you. These are not all of the titles leaving Netflix at the end of the month. I get my information from NetflixUpdate.com, but they're lagging this month. They don't have the report out, so I also got this information from Rotten Tomatoes. So those are two sources you can go to stay on top of your binging watch list. Or you could just hit subscribe and be on the lookout for all future videos, because I am here to be your guide to this entertainment world. So stick around, I've got plenty more coming to you. Stay tuned for my coming to Netflix this month, so you have fresh titles to pick. If you've already blown through all of these, well, I got a new slate of recommendations for you coming right up. Thank you so much again. Like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to watch this now, and I'll see you in my next video.